What is going on, YouTube? Back with another quick video. So I watched another episode of the 83 Weeks podcast and I learned that Tony Khan, oh man, sorry, I gotta take a breath for this one. Tony Khan says WCW would still be around if Ted Turner knew how to book as good as he did. Are you serious? That is the most ridiculous statement I have ever heard. Ted Turner had nothing to do with booking WCW. What are you talking about, Tony? What are you talking about? He wasn't even there, hardly. If you watch my video with Buff, he even tells you they had to beg him to freaking show up at a show. So what did he have to do with booking WCW? Nothing. He was... Oh, God. Don't get me wrong, I still watch AEW and I'm not bashing the product, but it just, the statements he makes is just driving me crazy lately. It's just like, I had so much respect for him and now I'm kind of slowly losing it. As far as the respect goes, one, his ego is going to get the best of him because he won't accept help. He won't admit he needs a booker for the show. And he can't do it all on his own. Stop being like, oh, I want all the credit. Oh, I got all this money. Well, that's great and everything, but if your audience is not growing after 3 years, you got an issue. You actually lost people. What was AEW's debut number? 1.2 or 1.3? And since then, they're struggling to get back over 1 million. I wonder why. You can't just put on great matches and expect the audience to grow. Sure, you're going to have a great live crowd, and sure, you're going to sell tickets, but the problem is, Tony, you are catering to the internet. You're not trying to reach that casual fan. I'm sorry, but you're not. The casual fan is not going to go out of their way just to watch a great match. They could go on YouTube and watch a great match. What are you going to show that's different that's going to pull them away from the WWE? If they want to see a great match, they can do that on their own time. And what I mean about developing realistic characters is like what people say, that's relatable to us, that what we're going through in real life. I mean, say what you will about WWE, but some of the characters they're booking, they're actually at least not giving up on them and being like, oh, here's no explanation, we're going to change it back. I mean, Tony's answer to this is just, oh, we'll just create a faction, we'll create another faction, we'll create another faction. People are not buying it, Tony. People are not buying it. If you want to get that audience back that you had when the show first started, because people were curious to see how truthful you guys were to your word, and seeing if it will be something different, not going so well, bro. I'm only here to try to help you, but I know it's going to go through one ear and out the other, and you're not going to listen anyway, but take it from people who did it before. Eric Bischoff should be one that you do listen to. He actually went up against WWE and won for a very long time. So I would take his advice and not just think your way is the only way. You know, you'll never get above 1 million just putting on great matches. You got to develop characters that are long-term, realistic characters that people can get behind and believe in. I mean, take Wardlow, for example. I mean, yes, he's breaking out and becoming a big star, but it's so replica of Goldberg. We have already seen that for years. And that's what you're going to make of him? Another Bill Goldberg? I mean, come on, really? Is that really the person you want us to think of him as? I mean, look at the man. We couldn't wait for him to get off TV. I don't think you want Goldberg as Wardlow's, like, inspiration. I'm sorry. I will. Oh shit! What happened?